feels surreal. This is the last time I'll speak to you as a student of Queen Margaret College, the place I've called home since I was 5. 13 years of uniforms, 13 years of uniforms, assemblies, lines at the tuck shop, and somehow, in the blink of an eye, here we are. Tonight, I want to share what Look Up and See the Stars means for me, and what I hope it might mean for you. First, something we don't often acknowledge: privilege. Privilege comes in many forms: wealth, gender, race, but the greatest privilege of all is education. By sitting here tonight, each of us has had doors open for us that many never get close to. Someone in our lives believed in us enough to put us here. But being given a door isn't the same as choosing to walk through it, and walking through it can be uncomfortable. It asks you to leave the familiar, to risk failing, to try again when it would be easier not to. If we want to respect our privilege, we have to be brave enough to step forward. Because if we treat privilege as something we're owed, it stops being a gift and starts becoming entitlement. For me, I pushed myself, sometimes too hard, to see what I was capable of. I had moments of burnout, times when nothing seemed to be working, times I wondered if it all mattered. But eventually, every single time, it paid off. Very rarely in perfect results, but in growth. It was in the difficult moments that I learned that success isn't a place you arrive at. It's a way you choose to live every day. If you aren't happy on the journey, the destination won't magically make everything good. Ambition is a really important quality for me. Above perfection, talent, or luck. Ambition keeps me moving forward, even when it's hard. Being good enough isn't the end of my story. But ambition is futile without clarity. The world will have 1,000 opinions about who you should be, but the people that matter are the ones who support you no matter what door you choose to walk through. So through it all, be grateful. Grateful to your parents and friends, whoever your support system is. Mum. From the days when I was dragging my feet into school with a backpack almost as big as me, to now, you've been my godsend. You taught me how to be brave, how to try even when I was scared, how to believe that I could become whoever I wanted to be, dream bigger than I ever thought I could. You've celebrated every success, wiped away every tear, every frustration, and somehow, even in the smallest moments, the rides to sport, the late night homework check-ins, the endless chats in the car about nothing and everything, you've been teaching me how to be myself, fully and unapologetically. I feel so grateful to have had you as my guide and my home. Thank you for shaping the little girl who became the woman I am today. Tori, sharing this year with you is something I'll always be grateful for. Your creativity, your perspective, and the sincerity you bring into every space have been such grounding, genuine parts of this journey. Thank you for everything I have learned this year. To our teachers, thank you for challenging us, supporting us, and surviving our Year 10 attitudes. To Ms. Birch, our Angel IB coordinator, thank you for carrying us IB kids through these 2 years, and the same to Ms. Boyd for all of those NCA kids. And to Ms. Hamon, who proved that literally anything sounds more entertaining than French accent. Thank you. To the year 11 and 12s, your time will come faster than you think. Use the privilege you've been given. Step through the door. Find your star. And absolutely treasure the right to use the golden staircase when the time comes. To my year 13s, we've laughed, cried, panicked, and somehow survived. We've spent years counting down to freedom, and now that it's here, it's a little bit terrifying. It feels strange to be the big girls now, the ones we used to look up to. I still feel like that kid with the too big backpack, not quite ready to believe that it's our time to go out and explore. But maybe that's what growing up is, realizing that we never stop feeling a little bit unsure and doing it anyway. When we leave these gates for the last time, we're not just leaving a school. We're leaving behind the versions of ourselves that only this place could have shaped. So as we step into whatever comes next, let's keep looking up. Some of you have been my family for all 13 years, and I'm going to miss you enormously. Doing life without you for the first time since we were 5 is terrifying, but I can't wait to see who you all become. So here's to us, the girls who grew up together, who stumbled, who tried, who dreamed. Here's to the end of one story and the beginning of another. Look up, the stars are waiting.